All right, we are live. So, welcome to the second live kettlebell exhibition here through kettlebellevents.com. Today, we have Audrey Burgio versus Valerie Favier, the USA versus France in a special IKLF competition, 5 minutes of one-arm jerk. And to go into the rules, I'm going to turn this over to Audrey.
Thanks, Ian. So the rules are pretty simple. We need to see fixation in the rack position, fixation overhead for the rep to count. You can switch hands as many times as you want. You can set the kettlebell down. You can do what we call a tactical switch, meaning you don't have to swing between each rep when you switch, but you can't have both hands on the kettlebell at any one time on the way up. So those are the basic rules. Typically, IKLF is scored on volume. So the weight you use times the reps. And we have weight classes today. Val and I are going to just be going head to head, no weight classes.
Awesome. You got to go, Audrey, there from Ray Burgio. Sounds like
my brother.
Welcome. And we got Les Val. All righty. We got some hellos also from Brazil. Cool. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. So there is also a live giveaway today. Everybody who's watching live, you can enter the giveaway to win one of 3 prizes from Kettle Guard and One and Done. Type in hashtag kettlebell events into the comments, and you will automatically be entered into the giveaway. We'll raffle those off at the end of the session. Oh, Mom says hi too, Audrey. Cool. All right, Val from France. Very briefly, we have Val and we have Tom here doing translation. Valerie, please give us a very brief introduction of your kettlebell sport experience.
Alors bonjour tout le monde, je pratique le kettlebell sport depuis à peu près 10 ans maintenant, avec une coupure de 2 ans entre deux. J'appartiens à la fédération, l'organisation IKLF, donc International Kettlebell Marathon Fédération et Discipline Associée. Donc moi, ma partie, c'est plus le pentathlon et les games, qui sont des épreuves assez nouvelles, hein, qui sont là depuis après l'arrivée du Covid, après le Covid en fait. Donc voilà, le jerk, c'est pas ma spécialité, mais c'est un gros défi pour moi, justement. C'est la première fois que je fais vraiment du jerk en compétition. Je suis plus sur le long cycle ou alors le faire sur le pentathlon. Donc voilà, c'est une belle expérience pour moi et ravie de faire un face-à-face avec Audrey Burgio.
Okay, I translate.
Yes, please.
So Valerie has been in the sport for 10 years and she made a 2-year break. And she's really specialized in pentathlon, if I am not mistaken. I'm not a sports guy, so if I make a mistake, stop me.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
And she's not specialized in jerks, so it's something quite, it's a challenge for her because it's not her specialty. It's not what she has been, specialized in. And she's wishing Audrey all the very best, for the competition, and she's looking forward to compete.
Perfect. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Tom.
Cool.
So everybody knows, both of these athletes have 10 years of competition experience. Neither of them have specialized in jerk. So it's a good match. And let me introduce you to our other judge today, the one and only kettlebell judge, Judy.
Hello, my name is Judy. I am an international kettlebell judge. I am also the IKLF USA representative.
Thank you, Judy.
Where in IKMF, we do the 30-minute jerk, 60-minute jerk, and also jerk is included with the games as well.
Thank you. That sounds intense. And speaking of IKMF, Stefan left a comment there. Go, Valerie. All righty. And Moses, last but not least. Moses Dunca is our commentator today. Moses, please give us a brief intro. Oh, you're on mute. There you go. You're good now.
I've been involved in kettlebell sports since 2006, so it's going on 20 years pretty soon. I'm involved with the USKSL, and I'm just here to develop as much kettlebell sport athletes as I can.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Moses. I've definitely learned a ton. I continue to learn a ton from you, so I appreciate you being here. Okay, everybody, we are about to begin the Kettlebell Jerk Showdown. 5 minutes of single arm jerk. The USA versus France, Audrey versus Val. If you're watching, you can enter to win prizes by typing in hashtag kettlebell events into the comments. So Audrey was just showing her kettlebell. Both athletes are doing 20 kilo kettlebells here. That's about 44 pounds in the US. All right, keep those comments coming in. Hashtag kettlebell events will enter you into the free giveaway no matter where you're located. We're going to get these prizes out to you. We got a pair of kettle guards to raffle off and a package from Watt and Dunn of hand tape. So if you get tears on your hands, you can keep belling. All righty. Love all these comments. Show your support here, everybody. Okay, we're going to go on mute. Moses, I'm going to mute myself. And then if you could give us a countdown in 3, we'll count down from 5 here.
Okay.
3,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Val, I believe, is using a 22 kilo, and Audrey's using a 20 kilo. 20 kilo is 44 pounds. 22 kilo is, I believe, 48 pounds, if I'm right. We are looking for the most fixated reps, which is that top position where the bell doesn't move, the arm is vertical. The athletes are also allowed to make as many hand switches as they like throughout this 5-minute period. For those of you that are not familiar with the jerk, if you look at their legs, you'll notice that they have a dip, and then they thrust the bell up into the air, and then they dip back again. So there's 2 leg bends in a jerk as opposed to a push press or even a press. A press, your legs aren't bending. A push press, your legs are only bending once. So your jerk is the most dynamic, powerful way to get that bell up there. They've got a really fast pace going on here. I'm not counting their reps, but Judges Ian and Judges Judy are counting those reps, but it looks like they're going a little bit faster than 20 reps a minute, which is really fast for a jerk. That's a pace that you would see for snatching. So what we're looking for in the top position as that arm locks out is a solid momentary hold where the bell is not moving, and the athlete shows that the bell is stabilized and not wobbling. If it wobbles, it's considered a no count, or the judge will wait until that bell comes to a complete stop to give a count.
I lost Val.
Oops.
Keep going, Audrey.
Okay. Yeah, Ian, you've got me up on screen.
Yeah, keep going, Moses.
All right. Now you can also watch Audrey here as her elbow comes straight back down in front of her torso. That she has contact with the front of her hip or the front of her belly, which she's using as a launching pad to launch that arm straight up. You're allowed to use a weightlifting belt as long as you don't use it as a resting point. It's really just to support your back. But she's never there long enough to actually rest her elbow on that belt anyway. But just to let people know that the belt is actually for support for your back and not as a resting position. And we're down to our last 20 seconds. And Audrey's giving her all here. About the last 5 seconds left here. And time is up.
All right. Well done, Audrey. We lost Val. So luckily,
Good job, Audrey.
she should have a recording of the live on her machine. So we will judge these later on and then announce the winner. I guess that happens, right? Can't rely on Wi-Fi all the time. So Audrey, I came up with 101 reps. I'm going to revalidate that just because of the disconnect there. But 101 reps in 5 minutes. Yep. Moses, you were right on the pacing.
She's back.
So Tom, maybe you could help us out here. Just let Val know that we lost her feed and that we will judge her reps afterwards, as long as that recording is saved to her device.
Great job.
You're on mute, Tom.
Oh, shit. No, I'm good.
You're good now.
Okay, so can you repeat quick?
Yeah. So Val, we lost you. Your video cut out, but there should be a recording on your device. So
Okay.
I'll get the video after the live, and then we'll do an official announcement afterwards.
Ta vidéo n'a pas passé, t'as disparu, mais
Oh merde.
c'est pas grave. Mais en principe, ça devrait être sur ton téléphone, donc tu peux leur envoyer et puis ils vont le faire passer après.
Ok.
Donc regarde si c'est sur ton téléphone.
Mais je crois que quand je suis arrivée, ça s'était coupé, donc je pense que ça doit pas l'être non plus.
She's worried that maybe the recording actually cut on her phone as well.
Okay. Well, we will check.
Rematch.
Maybe we have to do a rematch here. Once I quit the live stream, I think we'll be able to confirm if the recording was saved or not.
Okay.
Okay.
But anyways,
Il faut que c'est fini pour voir est-ce que c'est là ou pas.
Pardon?
Une fois qu'il a fini, il va regarder est-ce que le live est là, est-ce que ça a quand même enregistré ou pas.
Ok.
Puis tu checkeras sur ton phone aussi.
Ok. Comment ça se passe si on perd la connexion?
She wants to know what happens if it's just not there. She's going to have to redo it, yeah?
we'll have to do a rematch, I suppose.
Ça veut dire, znaczy, too many languages. Ça veut dire que si c'est perdu, il va falloir refaire une compétition en fait.
Ok. Et si jamais ça se reproduit, est-ce qu'il y a une solution de repli? Est-ce qu'on peut faire le relais avec un téléphone ou Mais bon, je pense que quand c'est coupé, malheureusement.
Écoute, tu regarderas si c'est sur ton phone, quoi. Et puis,
Ok.
Yann va regarder de son côté aussi, après.
Ok.
Cool.
All right, so we got 45 people watching live right now, and we have only 7 entries into the free giveaway. So if you didn't enter yet, type in hashtag Kettlebell Events, and that'll get you into the free giveaway. We got 3 prizes going out from Kettleguard and Watt and Dunn. Audrey, how was the 5 minutes of jerk?
It was great. Yeah, it was good.
Have you done a 5-minute lift recently?
No, not for jerks. The 5 minutes, right? You got to really step up the intensity. There's not as much pacing required typically because it's 5 minutes. You can usually sustain a pretty solid pace for 5 minutes without having to plan it out like a 10-minute or, in Val's case, like a 30 or 60-minute set.
Cool. And Moses, how often do you see people jerk at 20 reps per minute?
Very rarely. And even this is only a 5-minute event, but still, that's a really, really good pace, especially for the bell that she used. Obviously, the heavier the bell, the slower you're going to go, and the lighter the bell, the faster you'll go. But that's a perfect bell for her to use. And I was watching Val as well. Her pace was very similar, and she's using a slightly heavier bell. So
actually, I think Val's using 20 kilos as well.
Oh, I thought she was 22. Okay, very good. I don't know the numbers because I wasn't counting, but they looked pretty close.
Yeah. So if you just jumped in, we had a connection issue. We're going to see if Val's recording was saved to her phone or whatever she was using to record with because we lost her feed. And then we will announce the winners afterwards. The scoring here is reps times kettlebell weight. So for example, the count for Audrey was 101 reps. So you take 101 times 20 kilos. That's the weight of the kettlebell that she used. And that comes to 2,020 points. And that's how the International Kettlebell Lifting Federation, IKLF, does their scoring. That's how you will be scored if you do this month's 5-minute jerk challenge. And you can join that through today and tomorrow. You have to submit your lift by tomorrow. We ran it from the 25th to the 30th if you want to join. Prizes for that are the top male and female each get a $100 Amazon gift card. And everybody gets discounts from Watt and Dunn and Kettleguard. Pretty cool. Let's get Val back on here and shuffle these videos around. So Val and Tom, what did you think of this 5-minute challenge?
Qu'est-ce que tu as pensé de cette compétition, de ces quelques minutes?
Bah, je suis déçue que la vidéo est coupée parce que je me sentais vraiment bien.
Okay, she was doing really well, except she's stressed that the video maybe is not recorded.
Mais bon, après, c'est le jeu, hein, je veux dire, après, c'est comme ça. Mais j'étais vraiment, je me sentais bien. 5 minutes, j'ai essayé de garder le même rythme tout le temps et ouais, franchement, je suis assez contente de ce que j'ai fait aujourd'hui. Donc, bon.
She's quite happy that she thinks she's done quite well, and 5 minutes was okay. And she's happy that she thinks she managed to keep a good rhythm during the 5 minutes.
Very cool. So we got somebody asked the question, how do you judge the extra swing? -1 rep? The answer is no. You just count the good reps of jerk. So long as you achieve your fixation, you got 2 points in the rack and then overhead. That point counts. The swing just doesn't count anything.
There is a question, I think.
Tu veux que je te traduise?
Go ahead.
Je crois que... Ouais, vas-y, excuse-moi. Parce que je lisais la question en même temps.
Ouais, il n'y a pas de souci. Au fait, c'est que tu as 2 points. De ce que j'ai compris, c'est que tu as 2 points à partir du moment où tu fais, je crois, le mouvement.
Ouais.
Et puis, un autre point pour un autre truc, mais je n'ai pas tout cerné au fait. Can you repeat it one more time, Yann, with the points?
Sure. The question was, does the swing count as -1 rep? And the answer is the swing has no bearing on the number of reps counted. You just get a rep for each proper jerk that you complete.
Okay, so the swing just doesn't exist in the counting. Ok,
Correct.
en fait, quand tu fais...
It doesn't count.
Ok, donc le
En fait,
swing...
est-ce que tu peux leur dire que ce qui m'a perturbé, c'est de ne pas pouvoir faire le swing à deux mains, comme on a l'habitude de le faire en jerk. C'est ce qu'ils m'ont dit au début, tu sais.
Ah, okay. Then what was difficult for Valerie is that she couldn't do the swing with two hands. That was the thing.
Yes. So that's a good rule. Let's reiterate that rule. When you're switching hands for this 5-minute jerk challenge, you can't have two hands on the kettlebell at the same time. Take a look at Audrey. She's going to demonstrate one of the more efficient ways to do the hand switch. So right from the rack, launch the bell out and send it into the other hand.
Okay.
Okay.
What you'll commonly see, Audrey, maybe you could demonstrate that too, but the two-hand switch with two hands on the kettlebell. So,
sorry, I was not done again.
Yeah. So the switch,
I don't know how to do it.
Here, let me.
He's back.
Just so happened, I got this kettlebell I keep on hand here. You see what that says? Moses, do you know what that says?
USA YKBS.
What's that mean?
.org. It stands for USA Youth Kettlebell Sport.
That's right. These are Moses' kettlebells. So that double hand switch is where you'll see a lot of people do a switch. Sometimes you see this, no good for this competition. And other times you'll see them drop it to the swing and they'll add the other hand on it and then bring it back up. No good for this competition. You have to only have one hand on the handle.
Ok, je vais montrer quand je fais mon switch.
Okay, Valerie is going to show how she does her switch. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah. That's it. Cool. So that's one of the unique rules for the IKLF transition. Moses, tell us about this belt real quick.
This goes back to a long discussion I had with some other coaches years ago that we didn't have a junior program because we didn't have the equipment. So I just decided to go ahead and manufacture them myself. To my knowledge, I think I'm the only one that actually makes bells that fits kids and small framed people. So you can look on my website and check that out. But I'm in the my goal is to get as many kids involved in the sport, so we have a team in the future, just like a little league, basically.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we still got a little bit of time left for you to enter into the free giveaway. We've got prizes from Kettle Guard, prizes from Wad and Dunn. Type in hashtag kettlebell events. We got 9 people entered so far. It could be 30% of those people are going to get a prize. Okay, so. All right, Moses, let's stay with you.
Sure.
So back to your point of getting kids involved, you also work with adults, right?
I do as well.
I've worked with you. I consider you like the keeper of knowledge of kettlebell sport in the U.S.
Thank you.
The depth of knowledge that you have is unheard of, uncommon, unmatched. And, lots of cool tips and tricks that have helped me a lot. And you're looking to spread that to more people. So right now, I think you have some openings, right?
Yeah, Phil, if anyone needs help on coaching, feel free to contact me. But we also have many, many good coaches here in the United States, and they're also available as well. So I just want to point myself out, but I'm one of few coaches that can help everyone develop their kettlebell skills and become better at what they're doing.
Awesome. And if you want to get in contact with Moses, purchase those kid-sized bells, or to ask him about coaching, look him up on Instagram, Kettlebells for Kids. And make sure you follow that account. All right, Audrey, what do you got for us? Do you have anything, any events, any cool things?
I don't have any fun scheduled events just yet, but IKLF will be working on our calendar for next year and do a couple specialty events that are going to be more fun. We'll continue to partner with kettlebellevents.com as much as we can to keep bringing you guys fun little competitions that you can do year round that don't take a lot of training to prepare for them. And then if you are interested in learning more about kettlebell sport, I've got a book that's available on Amazon or on my website, and you can get to that through my Instagram. And it's just a kind of a brief overview of kettlebell sport and the basics of each positioning and where you want to be. There's also a program in there, and I'm working on some more programs on my website. There's already a few on there. So if you need some guidance and a schedule of how to and when to train and what to train, it's all on there for you.
Great.
So.
Awesome. I read the book. I recommend it. It's a rare chance to learn from a U.S. two-time record holder and somebody who has achieved the title of Master of Sport multiple times. So if you're thinking about it, definitely get the book.
Audrey, don't you have a Master of Sport world class or international class?
I have two Master of Sport international classes in two different weight classes.
People, that's a very high level of achievement right there. You want to pay attention to that.
Moses, can you give us some more context? Just like, what do these rankings mean?
There is a ranking in kettlebell sport. It's kind of similar to like martial arts in that most people know what a black belt is, but there are levels above a black belt, just like in kettlebell sport. There's a Master of Sport, which is the highest level, not actually the highest level, but that is one that everyone's trying to achieve. But above that is a Master of Sport international class or Master of Sport world class. And the repetition numbers are even higher. And I believe in some organizations, the bell might be heavier, like a 40 kilo for one arm long cycle. That's a very heavy bell. And to see someone move that at a very high pace, that's an amazing skill. Very few people do that.
Very cool. Thank you. All righty. And Val, do you have any offerings or anything you want to talk about? Talk about the IKMF? Tom, Val?
Ok. Valérie, est-ce que tu as des choses est-ce que tu veux promouvoir des choses à toi, des trucs, si tu as sorti un bouquin, ta salle de sport, enfin, si tu veux te faire un peu de promotion, c'est le moment.
Alors, j'ai pas sorti de bouquin, mais moi, je travaille chez F45, F45 à Vambrechy, près de Lille.
Attends, je peux traduire parce qu'après, j'arrive pas. So, she's working for F45. Et c'est quoi le F45? C'est
un espace de functional training, en fait.
Okay, she's into functional training. So this is basically what she teaches and she's passionate about. And I know that Val told me at some point what really drives her is doing it with music, is the flow. It's to be, in a group and doing it together. That's her thing. So music plays a crucial role. So I believe it's like also a choreography on top of being a sport for Valerie.
Yes. Et je crée une association qui va s'appeler Planète Kettlebell où on...
We lost.
Did we?
Oh, we lost Val.
Okay.
Yeah, but she just said that she created an association that is called like the Planet Kettlebell, and she wants to put up front like a sort of association of people, like-minded people into kettlebell.
And I just want to say a big thank you to Stéphane d'Auvergne from IKLF and my coach Alain Lag from Spain, Kettlebell Academy from Spain. So I want to thank you again for everything they teach to me.
Very cool. Thank you.
Great work. Great work.
Tom, what's the Planet Kettlebell? Just real quick.
C'est quoi la planète Kettlebell? Parce que ça avait coupé Valérie.
Ah, c'est le nom de l'association sportive que je crée bientôt, où il y aura du kettlebell sport, du kettlebell conditioning, du kettlebell flow et par la suite du kettlebell juggling.
Okay, so it's an association she is creating at the moment, and you're gonna have flow, everything she gave all the technical terms, and she's also including juggling because Valerie has been learning to become a juggler. She's doing great. So she's learning that also to add it as an extra into her in what she's offering in Planet Kettlebell. So Valerie and me, we juggle with the same sensei basically. So I can give a high five to Pavel 16 that we are also a little group, learning together, and Valerie just joined in, and I believe she's going to be a amazing kettlebell juggler. So looking forward.
Very cool. Awesome. So make sure you follow Valerie to stay up to date on that. And I'll add everybody's links to the description of this once the recording is up on YouTube.
Great.
All right, Judy, do you have any closing thoughts?
Well, if anyone would like more information on the IKMF in USA, please contact me and we could get you started.
Very good.
There we go. Look up KB Judge Judy on Instagram. All right, let's wrap up these prizes. So let me share my screen. Oops, no. Hold up.
Oui, mais j'utilise le même réseau. Pour ça, j'ai connecté.
Well, while Ian's pulling up his screen, I just want to say a big thanks to Ian for putting this together, for creating kettlebellevents.com and bringing the kettlebell community together from all different facets, from hard style to sport style to people working out at home, to the marathon, to the jugglers. So thanks, Ian. It's been a really great addition to the kettlebell community.
Totally agree. Thank you.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I discovered you by accident, basically through Justin, and I am totally not a sport background guy at all. I'm an illustrator and an art director, but I think it's quite cool to sort of be part of something, So I feel you're doing a great job. I think assembling people around you around this kettlebell, and as a juggler from the park, I think it feels nice just to be part of something, So that's what I wanted to say.
Thanks so much, Audrey.
Thank you.
All righty.
All good?
Dang it. So I think it's just sharing to this tiny window up here. Hold up.
Get it for a minute.
Well, that's what we're going to have to run with here. All right. If you can see that tiny box in the upper right, that's where we're going to see the winners here. So, all right. The first winner, cycling through everybody who entered kettlebell events, the hashtag kettlebell events. Number one, we have Diane Klotz. All right, Diane. Diane is my competition partner out here in San Diego. We do our kettlebell sport competitions together. But Diane, you're going to get a free. Is Diane there? Are you still there? There she is. Diane, do you want wad and done or do you want kettle guards? Real quick, if you could type that in the comments. So Diane, if you're there, you got the kettle guard wrist guards or a package of wad and done tape. If you're there, wad and done. Cool. All right, wad and done tape. Next up, I'm going to draw again.
Diane Klotz, all right.
And Ray Burgio, you have a prize here. Ray, are you still there? Would you like the kettle guard or wad and done tape package? And if you aren't there, maybe your sister can choose for you.
I think we should just pick a new one. Can you run it again?
Pick a new one? Okay.
Yeah, I don't need anything, and he's not going to want anything.
Okay. Drawing again. Ronaldo Saravai, bom dia, from Brazil. This guy actually won the kettlebell juggling competition from last month. He's a savage. There's a video of him doing the 5-minute challenge with a 40-kilo kettlebell.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Insane. So he's going to win again. And Ronaldo, there he is. Bom dia. That's the extent of my Portuguese. Ronaldo, do you want kettle guards or tape? Drop it in the comments. And we're going to raffle off our final winner here. Disco Koi. All right. The tapes. Disco Koi. So, Disco Koi, if you can find kettlebellevents.com on Instagram, message me your shipping address, and we will send you out your package of kettle guards. Awesome. Ronaldo. Cool. All right. Well, congratulations, Diane. Congratulations, Ronaldo. Congratulations, Disco Koi. And we will get your prizes shipped out as soon as possible. Everybody stay tuned. Stay tuned to find out who the winner was here. Audrey, USA versus Val, France in the 5-minute IKLF kettlebell jerk competition. We're going to go review the video. We may have to do a rematch. We'll see. Stay tuned. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We are out.
Good job, everyone.
Ciao.